Hello. This is to incriminate the Cooke County, uh, which would be Gainesville, Texas, um, Police and Sheriff's Department, and the County Clerks Office in their courthouse. I just came back from there after trying to report the crimes. I've been there multiple times. I will report the crimes. They act like they don't know who I am. Everyone knows who I am. No one will tell the truth. Um, I have reported the crimes. I told them about my website. I told them about all of this. So this is for you to look at and realize I really have had to do all these things because your police will not tell the truth. All these you can stop it. You can read this, as I'm going along. But I have absolute evidence that you guys know the truth, and all that you'll do is lie and hide the truth. Because you'll notice back here on this ball, I left notes. I left notes back in May. That's March 15th, 2023, as I went to Virginia. New Jersey. I left notes in North Carolina as well for the police and the citizens, so that they can start, paying attention to what's going on. I reported crimes while I was in Vietnam. I've come back here, and in Vietnam, it's been 763 days, and all your cops will do is lie to me, pretend you don't know nothing, act as if this is just a game when it's not. You're hiding the truth about my daughter being alive. You're torturing me. I reported the crimes to Collin County Police right here at this location, and that was October of 2023. Nobody will do anything. That's October 13th. So all this stuff I've actually done. I've done all this stuff reporting the crimes. Your police prove they will not intervene. They will not arrest the criminals responsible. I really did walk around in this shirt all these places. I really did go inside of these state capitals. I really did. That was me walking around Wichita, Kansas in that shirt. Wichita, Kansas. I've been all over the place to report these crimes that your police have been committing against me. So I started wearing that shirt inside of the state capitals. This is Austin, Texas. Oklahoma City, I was actually there on November 18th, 2024, which is right there. Then, I kept going. I wore the shirt inside the malls on Black Fridays, up and down, marching up and down streets. Nobody else seemed to do anything. So I went to Little Rock, Arkansas, and I walked through their state capitol to get some attention. Their sergeant at arms was very upset. I heard the door slam behind me. This is Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Actually, Little Rock, it wasn't the sergeant at arms. It was during their Christmas party. They were upset. It was Baton Rouge, their sergeant at arms. He slammed the door. He was upset. Their governor was upset. They did a motorcade with their sirens going off as they drove by me right before I left. They're kind of upset. San Antonio, Texas, I went down to Riverwalk two times. They act like it's a joke. It's not a joke. Topeka, Kansas, that's state capital. I wore that shirt inside that state capital. Jefferson City, Missouri. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Sacramento, California. Same shirt. If you watch the videos, you'll see it because they're actually out there for you to watch. Phoenix, Arizona, same shirt. Houston, Texas, I went back to there because you still won't do nothing but lie. Fort Worth, Texas, I walked around. That's a different shirt, but I walked around Fort Worth. They know what's going on, but they'll lie just like you will. Washington, D.C. This is real. I really reported these crimes in Washington, D.C. And what they witnessed was today, your Gainesville police were going to try to detain me and arrest me instead of, telling the truth. They're trying to do anything possible to cover up the crimes they committed against me. I really did go up and down, this parade route wearing that shirt because you have committed these crimes and you won't do anything but lie to my face. I'm just going down so you can see the things I've had to do because you won't tell the truth. I really did. And you can read over here because I got notes over here. You can read about this stuff. The things I've had to do because you won't tell the truth. And by this software, I wrote this software just so you know that this is what I call prosecution software. I'm going to prosecute you with the notes and the details of the software because this is real events. And I've got proof that I've been there. I've got evidence that people know what's going on, and the FBI has been watching for a long time. That's Philadelphia. I was there on August 8th, 2024. That's when 3 FBI agents in the airport witnessed people conspiring against me, following me around, walking up behind me. Everybody knows who I am, and everybody keeps pretending they don't know nothing when they do. I'll just keep on going down Wichita Falls. I was there at this bicycle race. wearing this shirt, trying to get your cops to tell the truth. All you'll do is lie. Here I am sitting in Lone Grove, Oklahoma, telling my wife in Vietnam that, I'm trying to get back, but these cops won't tell the truth. They won't tell the truth. I don't know what I have to do to make you tell the truth. So this is where I incriminated the Ada, Oklahoma Sheriff's Department and the police departments in Ada, Oklahoma, and the courthouse, the Chickasaw Courthouse, because they're the ones who prosecuted me for Arm, Oklahoma, while they knew and they withheld the truth and the evidence. Because that Whitney Haney, she was our program manager at Alcatel in the 1680 OGM group. That Whitney Haney right there, that was my probation officer. I believe that was her at Alcatel Networks USA. I was told that was her job, and I was like, "Well, what's she doing here as a program manager?" And it was Troy Taylor who told me that. He was at Alcatel. He said she was a program. She's a program manager now, but she used to be, working as a probation officer. And that was you, Whitney Haney, wasn't it? Were you at Alcatel in 1998, 1999 timeframe? Was that you? I bet it was, right there in Richardson, Texas. I bet that was you. What was it? Old Collins Radio, the old Alcatel building near Arapahoe Road. And then I just incriminated, that was also
an officer
the courthouse.
Who purposefully allows a fellow officer to violate a victim's constitution.
And then here's Gainesville, Texas. I just incriminated these people because I want to see somebody get arrested because you won't do nothing except make me homeless. It's ridiculous. What you're doing to me is ridiculous. If I would have been in on something like this against you, you would have put me in jail. Why is it okay for you to hide the truth about my daughter being alive, torture me with lies, and make me homeless? It's not okay. It's called deprivation of rights, and you're using the color of law to hide the truth. You're also conspiring against my rights. It's a conspiracy against my rights. It's a criminal act. It's a crime. It's also called cruel and unusual punishment because this kind of punishment that Harvey Burkhart and your cops have placed upon me, it's illegal. It's not listed as a standard form of punishment in any state of the United States. You're not allowed to use hypnosis to place stories in someone's mind. You're not allowed to hide the truth. You're not, first of all, if someone has been prosecuted, they're supposed to know why they're being prosecuted, when it ends, if it ends. And there's only certain forms of punishment that are allowed. You're not allowed to hypnotize somebody and pretend you're going to tell the truth just so you can try to arrest somebody. That's not a legal form of punishment. The legal form of punishment, probation, deferment, fines, or incarceration, or community service. What you've done is a crime. There's no end date to this because all you'll do is pretend you don't know nothing when you do. So that's called cruel and unusual punishment. That's the 8th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. That is a civil rights violation, which could get you up to 20 years. Anyway, I'm going to go now. It's a long video. Have a good day. Cooke County Sheriff and Police Departments and County Clerk.